The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release. Yes, best time!
Finally, I'm on planet Namek.
Help us!
So serene.
Oh God, he's killing us! Help!
I think I hear a duck, but this far out in space? That doesn't make any sense.
Quack!
Oh no, that sounds like Krillin! I'm a-comin'!
Elite Ginyu Tokusentai!
Tokusentai
この番組はチームフォースターソダとご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I can't believe we came all the way out here and spent a week in the space boonies for nothing. Seriously, I'm surprised we didn't hear banjos on the way in because everybody's inbred and looks the fucking same. Not to mention I lost Dodoria and Zarbon, the latter of whom spent 400 credits making long-distance calls to his girlfriend, who I am convinced is named Chuck.
Lord Freeza,
What?
there may still be a few hold-ups somewhere. Perhaps you should check your scouter.
Well, would you look at that? 3 in that direction. Good work, Ginyu.
All in a day's work, sir. And now, the Dance of Solitude.
So, are we just waiting for this thing, or what?
Holy dooly!
Jesus, that was fast! I mean, not as fast as me, considering I'm the fastest in the universe. But compared to the average person...
We get it, Mike. It's cool.
Gohan! Hey, Gohan! Gohan! Gohan? Maybe he'll wake up if I shake him some more.
Goku, just give him a sensu!
Oh, right. Eat up, Gohan.
Hey! Recoome was in the middle of a match here, so how about you?
Sir, I am talking to my son.
Oh, Recoome apologizes. Wait, what am I apologizing for? Recoome's gonna kill you!
Dad? Dad! Oh my God, you're here! I love you, Dad!
That's right, Gohan. I am here. Hey, Krillin, you hanging in there?
Oh, I've had worse. You know, when I died. This is definitely a close second, though.
Recoome will not be ignored!
Sir, I am trying to talk to my friends. Hey, Vegeta, we're friends now, right?
Fuck off.
The best. Now have a magic bean. But make sure you chew it, or else you'll grow a beanstalk in your belly.
Goku, it was terrible. We landed here, and then there were these really strong guys, and then there was even more strong guys, and then our ship blew up, and then there was even more strong...
Bored now, reading your mind.
Wait, what?
Haha, that thing was a guy.
Goku, did you just read my mind?
Yeah-huh.
But how could you...
Muffin button?
What?
Huh?
That's it! Recoome has had enough! Feel the strength of the Recoome! Ultra Fighting Miracle!
Sir! I will fight you in a minute.
This is impossible! Kakarot was nowhere near that same level when we fought on Earth! The only way he could have attained this strength is... No, it can't be! The legend says it only happens every 1,000 years! Has he become a Super Saiyan?
So anyway, Vegeta, what happened to you? Did you get beat up by this guy?
No,
You fell down some stairs.
I fell down some stairs.
No, you didn't, you...
Shut up before I throw you down a flight.
So, Dende, sucks about your family.
We've gone over this.
But do you know who also lost his family? Batman.
I don't know who that is.
See, this is why we need TV.
Why?
Na 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 Dende. Na 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 Dende. Dende.
Guru.
Dende.
Neil's here.
Nail. Why are you back?
I never left, sir. I was outside hitting my head against the wall for 20 minutes.
So that's what that was. Why have you ignored my order?
Because, Lord Guru, I can't leave you unguarded no matter what.
Clean that up.
What the bleeding hell? We were having all right ripsnort here, and then this piker shows up, and just like that, it's goodnight, Irene!
We get it, you're from Space Australia!
All right, you bastard, prepare to feel the wrath of the Ginyu... Oh! Oh! You goddamn wanker! You punched me in the... Oh! Oh, you did it again! Oh, stupid! Stupid! The piss! Oh, what did the kitten tell us to do in this situation?
Jeice, if you ever find yourself being punched repeatedly in the face, always remember to...
Oh, oh, he cut off the kitten!
So, are you gonna dodge any of these?
Oh, that's what the kitten... Better! Support!
Well, you've got very nice hair, you're a beautiful shade of red, and honestly, you're the only guy I can rely on this team.
Oh, man, punch him, you daft bastard! Oh, but thanks, you know, that really cheered me. Oh, God, I think he broke something that time!
Yeah!
Goku time!
All right, this is just bloody stupid.
Calm down. We gotta come up with a plan. Listen, if you use your crusher ball on him, I can rush him the moment he tries to dodge. He may be fast, but he's not faster than the fastest guy in the universe.
Okay, mate. We need to talk about this whole fastest in the universe thing. First off, the captain's got a higher power level than you.
Yeah, so?
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but a higher power level means he's faster, yeah?
Well, okay, maybe.
And Lord Freeza's got a higher power level than all of us.
Okay, that's just not fair.
And if you think about it, Goldo can stop time, so that technically makes him faster than...
No, okay? I am not slower than fucking Goldo!
Better calm down.
No, shut up! You shut your stupid red face! Oh, don't worry, mate. You're just slower than Goldo.
I wonder if there's a Denny's on this planet. I could really go for a Grand Slam.
What it's like. Everyone has something special. I don't. What am I? The big blue snake guy. That's all I've got. That's all I've got.
Jeez, mate, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I just want to be special. Something to call my own, you know?
Mate, you do got something special. You mean mate?
Aw, dude.
No, really. Remember when I had to move me piano into me flat, and Recoome was too busy with his match, and Goldo, well, he was Goldo, but you got those ivory keys up those 5 flights in no time at all. You're me best mate.
Thanks, Jeice. You're my best friend, too. You know, after all this is over, what do you say we head off to Spaces and just have a good old time?
Sounds good, mate.
But remember, you still owe me that space soda.
You're right, I do. Now, let's go show that bloke what for.
Say, do you know where there's a Denny's around here?
Butter! No!
Butter! That'll go great on my Grand Slam.
You just killed me best mate. I'm gonna get the kitten, and he's gonna beat you up! Kitten!
Well, that was fun. Now where are the fighters? I really want to deck that Freezer guy.
You've got to be kidding. This is a Super Saiyan!
A super what?
Nothing, just lamenting my crushed dreams.
Goku! I can't believe you're so strong!
Well, I did train at 100 times normal gravity.
Man, no wonder you killed them so easily.
Ugh.
Krillin, I'm not gonna kill them. They're hardly even a threat. Vegeta! That was not very Paragon.
Renegade for life.
Tokusentai!
I think that's bad. Seriously, if you hit him hard enough, you can play a song. I don't even know what that's from.
I think that was Tetris.
Isn't that what you get when you cut yourself with something rusty?
Nope, that's rabies.
Actually, Dad, you contract rabies when you're bitten by an animal with a disease.
Silly Gohan. Animals don't eat people. People eat animals. Silly Gohan.